Hi folks, this is Jonathan Grummer, and I'm out here in the Lake Trails area about to go to my Bigfoot playground. And you might not recognize behind me, but I'm coming in a different direction. I'm actually going to set up something, which I'm not going to mention what I'm setting up, but hopefully you see what I'm setting up. I'm actually heading back towards where the picnic table is, where I found the red shoe early in the year. And let me switch the camera so you can see where that is. But here we go. So there's the picnic table, and you can see the lake beyond it. That red shoe that I found earlier was like right in this area right here. And tried to tried to play a game with the shoe with the you-know-whats. But I wanted to come out this direction. If you look ahead, right in this area right here, you can go look at my video that says Lake Trails 2015 Bigfoot evidence, and there is a whole trackway right through here. And that's why I'm going to set up what I'm going to set up today. I've been looking forward to doing this, and it's kind of sprinkly, so I'm going to go down this way. And actually, you know what else? I just thought of this. I'm going to sit down here and share something with y'all. I'm kind of upset, but it's all forgivable and stuff. But so as y'all know, and y'all are watching, the ones that are watching right now, y'all are on the group, the Ghost Squatching Live group. And as soon as I start the group, and it's not going to be this way, what I'm about to talk about. It will not. I won't tolerate it. And I will remove members who go this direction. But I added a bunch of people in the beginning, and one of them came out and sent me a message on Messenger and was talking about somebody that's in the group, and I'm not going to name names, but the person sent me this article about this other person, and I didn't appreciate that, and I told that person that sent it, I'm not going to tolerate calling people out, okay? I'm not going to tolerate it. I will continue to be friends with you on my own Facebook, but if you start calling people out and all that garbage, I'm going to remove you from the group and remove the post. I hate to say that. It irritates me. You know, we're out here. We come out into the woods to have a hobby. This is strictly a hobby for me. It's not. I try to be scientific. I try to do what, I don't know. Try to be a little skeptical. I'm not so skeptical, but I try to do that. And like I always say, I give a Bible verse. So here's the Bible verse. There's a Bible verse. I don't know where it is, but it says that we should live with people, that we should strive to live at peace with everyone. And that's what my group is about. Living at peace with people and not calling them out. my group is going to be a group of encouragement and acceptance. So that's all I wanted to say. In fact, you know what? I'm going to share one more thing. And it's funny because this all happened. I had a situation at work, and I'm going to share this. This is me messing up, okay? And I want to be vulnerable to y'all and be real, you know? Share my realness here. So I'm at work, and my boss, and I won't name names, but my boss gathered all the department together to have a group meeting, and brought all the people together, and then she, my boss, and okay, might as well. She got everybody together and started calling out people in front of the entire group. Okay? That really, it just made me angry, okay? And that she would call out these people in front of everybody to just really shame them. And I can't stand that. And that's why I won't tolerate any calling out of people in my group. There's groups for that you can go and look at all that, but my group's not going to be about that. So she called out all those people. Well, maybe about 30 minutes later, her boss came up and started talking to me, and he was kind of angry, not at me, but I could tell he was angry. And he was pointing, saying, "What is this? What is that?" And I started getting angry. So I was like, you know what? Hold on a second. And I called her out. She was right there. My boss was next to her boss, and I called her out on her calling out. And now my boss doesn't even talk to me. So I'm thankful that I still work there. It's a full-time job, and I love my job. It's a great job. So yes, thank you, Stella. Stella just put a comment. Romans 12:18. Yes. If it be possible, as much as lies within you, live peaceably with all men. Amen. So, so anyways, I'm sorry for my rant, my preaching. One last thing. If you go to John 8, the adulterous woman, the Pharisees brought in the adulterous woman in front of a crowd, called her out on her sin, and then Jesus forgave her and said, "Sin no more." Amen. So anyways, there's my rant. So I had this great idea. So let's move on to greater things now. Now that I have this platform where nobody's be calling people out on, I had this awesome idea. You know, this is a platform, this group is a platform to go live. And I was thinking that, you know, if other people come onto our group here, this Ghost Squatching Live, and say, let's 5 or 6 people are out there going live all over America, all over the world. Let's just say there's 10 people all over the world going live from our group. We can look at all those videos and see if there's any similarities or themes that are going on all over the world with Bigfoot. Wouldn't that be just crazy good? And there, it could be a whole new realm of research, you know? So there's my good rant. But anyways, let me show you this again where I'm at. I'm gonna flip the camera here and you can look out this way in front of me. Excuse me. So here's the picnic table right here. And once again, this, if you go to my YouTube channel and look up the video, and I've repeated, this is a repeat. Hi everyone, I see your comments. So you can go to my YouTube channel and look and see, it's titled, I think it's titled Lake Trails 2015 Bigfoot Evidence, and there's a trackway in there, and that trackway is actually comes through here. So I'm gonna set up something here, but I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna set up because I don't want to give it away. So I'm gonna go out this way somewhere and set it up, and I'm probably gonna leave it out here for quite some time and see if I catch anything with what I'm setting up. So see if I can make my way down this way. Go through the weeds here. There are deer tracks through here. Lots of deer tracks. Trying to see if I can find a good place to spot it. I don't like this far in. So maybe I'll put it on that tree up here. Right up here. Now this is interesting. Here's a stick right there. I don't know. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna prune these branches out of the way. Yes. Yes, it does. It does flood. In fact, it was flooded less than a year ago. At the beginning of the year, if you go back to the videos from this year, you'll see that this is actually probably underwater where I'm at. But I think I'm going to put it right here, what I'm about to set up. So give me a second. I'm going to put the camera back here on a tree, and you can see me set it up. In fact, you can tell that the water line was up to here because here's some driftwood on the tree about 6 feet high. So I'm gonna put the camera, my phone right down here. Whoop, sorry. Whoops. So I'm gonna put it there, and I'm gonna set it up real quick. And I hope you don't mind looking at my butt. Okay. Yep. So I'm gonna arm it. Takes about, give me a sec. Takes about 30 seconds for it to set up. So I'm gonna give it here a few seconds, and then I'm gonna stand in front of it and trigger it so that it so I know it's working. I've done this before, and it's funny, sometimes I'll trigger it and it'll take a video and an image, and then I go back to the computer and there's nothing on the SD card. So it's strange sometimes. So I'm guessing, now that I've rambled on forever, it should be armed. Let me look. Yes. Let me get out in front and trigger it. So I'm going to switch it so y'all can see it get triggered. There's the image. Flashing image, and there's the video. So it's all good, and I'm gonna adjust it just a little bit. I'm gonna put a stick behind it so it tilts down a little bit, and close that flap, and now we're done there. And I'm gonna head kind of through the woods. Give me just a second. I did bring a couple of apples and one of those fried pies. I want to make my way back to the gifting area, and I'm gonna actually walk through this to get back that way. Ooh, I just found a pine cone. I might actually gift that. So, as you can see, here's a game trail right through here, and I'm going to take it. And it's all deer tracks. So I'm actually heading through the area. This used to not have so much weeds. But well, I'll definitely keep it live. But yeah, this is all back here. There wasn't so much. Ooh, I don't know. Could that? I don't know. I don't see toes. So I'm gonna head up this way now. And well, here we go through the brush. And I hope my battery lasts till I get to the gifting area. Okay, yay! Here's the briars and thorns and all that wonderful stuff. Hot dog. So we'll follow this trail. This trail actually goes back. You know what? I'm gonna take a right here. And if you heard me burp, excuse me. Oh wow, look at that. That is beautiful. Awesome. Now, I don't know if you can see, but across right over there where that stick is laying on the ground, there are some prints of something. I can't see distinctly what they are, and I wish I could zoom while live on my phone, but I can't figure that out. So there are prints over there of something. They don't look big, but anyways, so believe it or not, I'm about 100 yards from my gifting area. Oh. Bicyclists. They're all over here. So just to give you a perspective, if you're turned around, I want to turn to the right first. And as you can see, there's the bench right there. And I'm going to turn around and we're going to go down to the area. Now, if you remember in the previous episode, I actually raked the leaves and left the dirt. And this is going to upset y'all, but I actually didn't bring any casting stuff at all. So I'm going to have to record it with my camera. So here we go. Heading back. And I didn't whistle. So just to document, necklace keychain. Interesting. And as you can see, the rake is still leaning back there. So we'll see what happened. Looks like it's pretty much still raked. So you can tell it's pretty much still raked. And I don't see... Hey Josh. So I don't see anything, any prints or anything. And I just made my first print here. There is not a single print anywhere. And there's the bottle with the glow stick and the bottle with the cigarette butt in it. And there's no prints down here. So this is going to be interesting. If there's anything missing and there's no prints, that'll be really interesting. So I'm going to put this down and we're going to get the bucket, and it feels like there's still stuff in it. And guess what? Everything is still in it. Unbelievable. So, and I brought apples. I'm gonna put more in. So guys, here's an apple pie. Here's an apple. Here's another apple. And a pine cone right there, which I'm going to put the pine cone not on the pine tree. I'm going to put it somewhere else in an odd place. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put the pine cone right there, right on the ground. So now we have apple pie, blackberries, 5 apples, peanut butter, and a honey bun. So, there you go. Feel free to get what you want. Move the pine cone or something. It'd be really cool if you did. And here's the rake, which I'm going to leave right there. So, yeah. Yeah, it probably will. And I'm planning to come back out here on Thanksgiving. So, there you have it, folks. I'm going to get out of the area and go out a different path. And I hope you enjoyed this. I know there wasn't much activity, but just to show you something else, if you haven't seen this before, I've shown this before on other videos, but there's a broken tree right here, and right behind it, right there, broken tree. Give you a different angle. There you go. So, there you have it, folks. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. God bless. Happy squatching. Have a great day. And go squatching live.